Let's today discuss with some basic concept of chemistry, so called significant figures. ಏನಿದು ಸಿಗ್ನಿಫಿಕೆಂಟ್ ಫಿಗರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಡೈಲಿ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲೂ ಇದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಿಗ್ನಿಫಿಕೆಂಟ್ ಫಿಗರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಆಲ್ ಸರ್ಟೆನ್ ಡಿಜಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಡೌಟ್ಫುಲ್ ಡಿಜಿಟ್ಸ್. ಏನಿದೆ ಹಾಗಂದರೆ ಸಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸರ್ಟೆನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅನ್ಸರ್ಟೆನ್. ಹೌ? ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ರೈಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ 55.30. I write any one number 55.30. Here this 55 is called certain values. Certain ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಶ್ಚಿತವಾದದ್ದು ಅಂತ. So these values are called uncertain, ಅನಿಶ್ಚಿತ, or what is doubtful digits. Okay, those significant figures are those digits having the certain digits. This is ನಿಶ್ಚಿತವಾದದ್ದು. One doubtful digits. This is called doubtful digits. So like this we are going to study one by one. So I take one more example. 13.2 ml. 13.2 ml. Just I have measured anything that is called 13.2 ml. So it indicates that this 13 is certain digits. 13 is certain digits, whereas this 2 is uncertain value. 2 is uncertain value. So always the uncertainty lies between plus or minus 1 values. Plus or minus 1. Only uncertainty will be variation with plus or minus 1. I mean, I am going to tell that this 13.2 ml is which lies between the two values of that plus or minus 1. ಇದರ ಹಿಂದಿನ ನಂಬರ್ ಯಾವುದು? 13.1. ಇದರ ಮುಂದಿನ ನಂಬರ್ ಯಾವುದು? 13.3. ಅಂದರೆ this 13.2 lies between 13.1 and 13.3. I mean greater than 13.1 and lesser than 13.3. So like this we are going to tell the certainty and uncertainty. So let's see the rules how to solve these certain values. Let's see. Our rule says that all non-zero digits ಅಂದ್ರೆ 0 bit, all non-zero, 0 bit ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ ನಂಬರ್ ಇದೆ? 1 to 9. Those numbers are called as non-zero digits. All non-zero digits are significant. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 0 ಬಿಟ್ ಉಳಿದೆಲ್ಲ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಸಿಗ್ನಿಫಿಕೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸಪೋಸ್ I write 3431. 343 any number you can take. So these are called as non-zero digits. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ನಂಬರ್ 0 ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಯಾವ 0 ಇಲ್ಲ. So these numbers are called non-zero digits. So we can tell that significant figures as 4. This is 1 2 3 4. So like this it is having 4 significant figures. Like this I take one more example. 23 4 5 6. 2 3 4 5 6. This is also significant figure because there will be no containing the non-zero number. So these are all called as non-zero. So here significant figure is 1 2 3 4 5. Hence it's a significant figure. I am going to write as 5. So this is our first rule says. Okay. Second rule is all zeros. Andre ಈಗ zeros, particular zeros, all zeros between two non-zero digits are significant. All zeros between two non-zero digits are significant. Andre 505. Now see here zeros between two non-zero digits are significant. ಇಲ್ಲಿ significant figure ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ we are going to write as 3 because ಈ 0 ಬದಲು ಎರಡು non-zero number ನಡುವೆ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇದನ್ನ significant ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. One more example. Once again, all zeros, these zeros lies between the two non-zero digits we are going to call as significant. So here the value will be 1 2 3 4 5. So here significant figure will be 5. So like this we are going to understand the rules. And third one, ending zeros. Ending ಅಂದ್ರೆ zeros ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಬರೀತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದು ending zeros are significant provided they are after the decimal point. Suppose I take 0.24 here ending zeros. Here there is no ending zeros, right? No ending zeros. This is before 0. Ending zeros are significant provided they are after the decimal point. See here, before the decimal point only we have placed 0 value. Hence its significant value will be 1 2. Like this. Suppose one more I write. See here, this is how many significant figures here? 1 2 3 4 5. Why I have considered this one? Because ending zeros. This is the ending zeros. are significant, we are going to consider provided they are after the decimal point. After the decimal point, how many zeros you can write? That value will be, we are going to consider. And hence here significant figure will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then one more 2.003. So here the significant figure will be 4. Why? Because the zeros after the decimal point we are going to consider here. Let's discuss the fourth rule. So fourth rule says that zeros to the left of the first non-zero digits, zeros to the left of the first non-zero digits are not significant. I mean the initial zeros are not significant. Suppose I tell example 0.0048. So these numbers are the these zeros are what before the numbers will be there. Okay, before the numbers. Okay, only it has two significant figures. Two, because initial zeros are not significant. We are not going to consider as significant because initial zeros will be there. So only we are going to consider these numbers, hence significant will be 2. And I write one more example. 0.230. Now I am going to consider as these three as three significant figures. Why? Because initial zeros are not a significant. But here this is not an initial zero. Before this zero, we have written some non-zero digits. That's why it has 3 zero digits. 3 zero significant, and it has a 2 zero significant. Because of these are the initial zeros. So that's why we are going to tell this one. And fifth one says the trailing zeros. Trailing zeros at the end of number, at the end of a number that does not contain decimal point may or may not significant. Suppose if I write 2000 here, this 2000 significant may be, obviously it may be one significant will be there, but this we may consider or may not consider because these are the trailing zeros. So we may consider or may not consider as a significant. I mean, I can tell that the 2 is a significant figure. I think this is one significant figure, 2, 3, 4, like this you can tell. So these comes to the confusion sometimes. So that's why I am going to write as 2 into 10 power 3. 2 into 10 power 3 because 3 zeros will be 1, 2, 3, 10 power 3. So now this has one significant figures and these are not going to be considered. These are the trailing zeros. And one more, this is 2. Next, and also says that if here there is no decimal point, his notification here. If the decimal point is not there, you are also not going to consider here. Suppose in this case 2.00 into 10 power 5. So now here decimal also will be placed here. So that's why now it has a 3 significant figure. 2.00 has a 3 significant figure, and like this 2.00 into 10 raised to 6. So it is once again 4 significant figures. Okay. So initially when you write the 2000, only we are going to consider here because here no decimal point. But here decimal point is there. So that's why it is a significant figure has 4. So these are called trailing zeros at the end of a number that does not contain decimal point. In decimal point ಯಾವುದು ಇದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ? Significant figure ಒಂದೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಥವಾ 2 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. It gives a confusion. When you write like this, now it becomes significant figure value 1 and these are not going to be considered. So may or may not have a significant. So that's why you are going to write like this. Here decimal point will be there, hence significant figure will be 3 and this is 4 significant figures. So these are the main 5 rules to understand the significant figures. Let's solve some more problems. So based on these significant figures. So see here first problem 323 and 3.23. So can you tell how many significant figures? So these are, there is no zeros, hence this will be the 3 significant figures and this is also 3 significant figures because there is no matter of the zeros. So this is also 3 significant figures. This is 3 and this is 3 significant figures. So comes to this one, second problem. See here how many significant figures will be there. You are not going to consider this one because these are called as a trailing zeros. Okay, trailing zeros we are not going to consider here. So how many significant figures will be there? And this is 0 is after the decimal point, hence we are going to consider this one. So this is 3 significant figures. When you follow the rules, you can solve problems very easily. So here 10.50 will be there. So this is also significant because after the some non-zero digits we are going to write the zeros. So this is a significant and this is also significant. Hence 1, 2, 3, 4. Because after the decimal point they have mentioned the 0. Hence this will be the 4 significant figure. And here 0.00203. So this is before zeros. I mean initial zeros are insignificant. That's why here 3 significant figures will be there. So and this is the lies between the non-zero digits. Hence this is going to consider. And these are not considered. And here 120. So 120. So here there is no decimal point. Hence we are not going to consider this 01 because our rule says that trailing zeros. I mean end zeros always. If you want a significant or you are going to count, so there must be a decimal point will be there. But here there is no decimal point. Only we are going to consider these only 2 significant figures. Come to the last problem, and this is also same as this. This we are not going to consider. These are the trailing zeros. Okay, so these are not going to be considered. And here also same as this one. So only 2 significant figures. So like this we can solve the problems very easily by applying the rules of the significant figures. The final concept is rounding of the figures, rounding of the numbers. Suppose if you go to the grocery shops, so last final bill ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತಂದ್ರೆ so 450.50 paise. Okay, like this will be there. So what you are going to give? Only 450 rupees. Okay, so you are going to round off there only. You are not going to continue with those numbers. Okay, like this. So you are going to round off some numbers. If large numbers is given, we are going to round off there itself. Okay. So one who has to round off the numbers, we should follow some rules will be there. You should follow these rules. Okay. If the digit to be dropped is less than 5, last remaining digit is left as is less than 5. Suppose I am going to consider this as 13.2. Okay. This first one. 13.2 I am going to example. What it says, if the digit to be dropped is less than 5, the last remaining digit is left as. Andre ಇದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರೌಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ರೌಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ only I am going to write as 13. So like this I am going to rounding here. You are not going to consider this one because this point is this value is less than 5. So it is going to be remaining digit is left as. ಇದನ್ನ as it is ಇಡ್ತೀನಿ. Okay. If it is equal to 5 or greater than 5, if it is equal to 5 or greater than 5, then the last remaining digit is increased by 1. Suppose 67.689 will be there. So reading will be there. So what happens? It is equal to 5 or greater than 5. The last remaining digit is increased by 1. Which one I am going to consider? I am going to consider this one. I am going to write as 67.7. I am going to write here 67.7 because this digit is greater than 5. So I am going to increase it by 1. Or if suppose here 5 will be there, 67.589 will be there. So I am going to round off to 68 because it is, if the digit is dropped either equal to 5 or greater than 5, we should going to round off it to increase it by 1 value. Comes to the last one. If the digit is dropped 5, if the digit is dropped 5 and followed by zeros, the last remaining digit is increased by 1 if it is odd. Andre yavada number round off madbekadre, suppose I take example as 11.5. Okay, 11.5. What is this? Followed by zeros, last remaining digit is increased by 1 if it is odd. So I am going to this taken as 12. And but if left as, okay, I take one more example. I am going to here 12.5. I am taking 12.5. So after this round off, what will become? It doesn't become 13. It becomes remaining 12. Why? Because the last remaining digit is increased by 1. I am going to increase it by 1 this one. Because if it is odd, this value is odd, then it is going to be increased by 1. If the value is even, here 12 is even value and here 11 is odd value. If odd value which is going to increase by 1 number, that is called val, and this is the even number, so which is not going to increase by 1 because it left as it is only. So that's why I am going to keep this 12 as it is only. So like this we are going to round off some certain digit value numbers by using these rules. If less than 5 or greater than 5, we should keep it in our mind. Then only we are going to increase, or we should write remain as it is.